with you. But what matters is the present moment, is to changing or to really observing or to really going deeper, right? To pay a deeper attention to what is really going on with us. It's not about, again, all these other things that we are distracted in. How much effort and how much does it come from inside to be able to get there? So allowing ourselves to maybe taking the chest and the shoulders to roll very gently down as you are allowing yourself to exhale and to breathe very kindly, as you already know that 4-step breathing. And maybe the pause allows our body to be conscious about the spine, and you roll the shoulders forward and up towards your earlobes, and you roll them as if you're just moving the entire scapular area, and let the shoulders roll very gently behind, and you can feel the shoulders moving behind your body. And one more time, the shoulders roll forward. And what happens when you open the elbows a little bit wider? So can you feel that it's not just the shoulders, but the scapular area, and then the elbows drawn in towards the rib cage as you exhale, and you can feel the shoulders drawing down. And one more time, opening the elbows, opening the upper back, moving the spine, and letting the exhalation roll the elbows, the shoulders, the clavicles. One more time. Can you pay slow attention? And just not about forcing or fulfilling, again, expectations, but let your body slowly engage. One last time. Give time for your lungs. Can you expand and heal and bring fresh oxygen to those lungs? And let the exhalation squeeze and cleanse out all the old stuff, layers that we purify as we exhale, holding to this position, soften the hands, breath in, allowing your arms to slowly exhale to the sides of your hips as you breathe out, and bring them behind and up towards the sky. Again, rotating, so your thumbs slowly are going to look forward towards the ground, and you're letting the palms of the hands face away from each other, and your spine and your shoulders and your arms move all the way down as you exhale, and your thumbs open wide so the palms of the hands come around your hips towards the sky, and you feel the openness. And let the exhalation to roll the shoulder blades away from each other. So you're now getting all the pressure, all the tension that we have on our shoulders, to extend and expand the arms wide and around, and you breathe. And then slow down and let your body just focus into the movement, to feel that you're just by the fact of breath, by just engaging a full breath in, the lungs, the muscles, the body is engaging its natural metabolism, the natural rhythm of things inside, and how the body functions, and how the healing occurs as you naturally extend and open. Investing attention to allow your full attention to feel your body, to really just dive into the movement. One more time, let your last extension to open, to extend, to raise the arms towards the sky, and let your body just settle slowly forward as you exhale and ground, and let your fingers touch the floor, and your spine rounds forward. Slowly bring your arms to come towards the legs, towards the outside of the legs if your legs are extended, towards the front of your shins or feet if your legs are contracted, and your body slowly, as if you're just doing a push-up, bending the elbows as you exhale, so your torso leans a little bit forward, doesn't have to touch the ground, and allow your body to hold. Take a deep breath in. Allow your arms and elbows and wrists and fingers, as you exhale, your tummy supports the position, and then press to your hands slowly, the torso off the ground, gently, without raising your hands, without raising the arms. Raise your chest. Hold it. Raise your chest a little bit higher, feeling that your back is going to be arched without not being the goal. Just one more time. Raise your chest. Breath in. And then forward, as if you're just stretching the torso farther away from your waist. Exhale slowly, elbows bend, forehead and chest towards the ground. Hold it, take a deep breath in. When your body's exhaling all the way through, slowly raise towards the sky, raising through your chest, not your chin, not the forehead, but the entire rib cage lifts. Hold it as your tummy flexes inwardly, exhaling deep breath into the entire lung area. Feel how your muscles are moving your lungs, and exhale. Slowly move your body. Again, engage your abdomen towards the ground. Last full exhalation, holding, breathing into this pose. When the body exhales all the way through, press your hands as you're inhaling and raise your chest. Long, long extension. Feel that your body opens last time. Deep breath in. And then exhale, releasing pressure, soften your round in the lower back, the chest, the shoulders, the arms walk in, the knees lift, the legs extend, allow your body to stretch out, hold on to your one block or two blocks if you need to, and let those blocks place them on your thighs, and with your hands in the longer side of your block or ball or whatever pillow you have at home, if you're virtually joining us, allow your hands to slowly come outside the blocks and raise gently in front of your body as if your block comes just chest height. And the elbows soften, your shoulders are not pushed forward, your shoulders are not stretching your neck. You're allowing the shoulder blades to roll gently towards each other, and you're holding the sides of your block. Breath in, jaw draws in, crown of head extends, sitting bones into the ground, toes perpendicular to your heels. One more time, breathe in, and your right elbow bends, and your left arm comes all the way across your chest towards the right side of your body. Breathe in, holding, never locking. Soften your spine, soften your torso. Allow your body to be as tall as your body allows it. So your torso lengthens from the hips to the crown. Allow the exhalation to really use your obliques, to really twist. Your right hand almost pulls the block, so you're pulling the left arm with it. Last. Long breath in. Exhale all the way through. Come back. Inhale very, very gently back to center. And out towards the left side of your body. Again, can you hold onto your shoulders, not dropping the elbows, maintaining your left elbow bent, your right elbow as softened as needed, extending from the scapular area, from the root of that shoulder blade into your back, while your jaw draws in and your head looks towards the side, towards the front of your body, towards the left shoulder. Breath in, abdomen engage. One more time. Can you feel the muscles, the entire exhalation that opens and releases pressure from the right shoulder, spine, twisting through your waist. Last long deep breath in, release, exhale, release back to center, slowly back into center position. Raise the block towards the sky, breath in, reach above the head, bend the elbows, bring the block with your elbows as wide as you need to, and let the block slowly come behind the head, behind the neck, behind the shoulder blades. Flex your biceps, raise your underarms, raise your elbows, breath in, your neck is not pushed, do not push the block against the back of the head. Find that your biceps are contracting, that your tummy is retracted, so your entire lower back is supported. Your knees are never locked. You can bend them, you can extend them. Breathe in, flexing or pointing your toes. One more time. Allow your entire body to raise through your rib cage, through the side flanks. One long inhalation. Breathe tall. As your body exhales, abdomen really activates. Exhaling and raise your arms towards the sky. Breathe in and let your block come slowly in front of your body. Again, soft movement. Feel that your block comes hovering just above the thighs and knees and legs. And then exhale as if your block is just hovering above the knees, down towards your shins, towards your ankles, towards your toes, and your body rounds. Really soften your back, soften your neck, round the center of your shoulders, round the back through the center or thoracic space, and go to the lumbar spine. And feel your knees never locked. Allow your knees to be perpendicular, your toes to be perpendicular towards the ground, up and down from ceiling to ground and ground to ceiling when your jaw draws in. Find your body just opens those back muscles. Exhale softly. Inhale as if your lungs are really pressing into your back muscles. Exhale, flex your belly, and then raise one more time the block all the way towards the sky. Inhale towards the ceiling. Allow your body to exhale, bending the elbows in front of the body. The block descends towards your chest, towards your belly. Exhale all the way through. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Maintain your body exhaling, and then gently take the block around the right hip as if you're just about to place it on the ground, outside your thigh, outside your glute, behind the glute. Not pressing, just simply hovering. And your shoulders are not raised. You're not shrugging them. You're slowly lowering. And you twist, maintaining your knees, your feet, your toes perfectly aligned, and your spine slowly twists. Breathe gently so your lungs open and you contract. When you contract, concentrate into your abdominal girdle as your body's being hugged through the waist. Breath in last time. As your body exhales, feel your body moving deeper into the right, and then slowly come all the way towards the sky. Raise with intention, pressing your fingers against the block so your body connects to your arms, to your shoulders. Hold it. Exhale, knees and toes and heels are aligned. When your body exhales, elbows slowly bend, and you bring the block slowly towards the left side of your body. Inhaling as you rotate towards the left side, and then exhale. So if you're just placing it outside your thigh, outside your glute, outside your hips, when your body softens the jaw, opens the shoulders, drops the shoulder blades down, twists through your oblique muscles, hug your body through your waist. Again, do not underestimate the intention of the mind, to have your mind connected to those muscles. So what does it feel like for you? And it doesn't have to be a full sweat or a cardiovascular movement, as sometimes we understand. This is cardiovascular, right? This is cardio. Your heart is actually working. Your vasculature, your blood system is flowing through your veins and arteries. When your body is ready to exhale, feel your body really engaging, and come back slowly, raising your arms towards the sky above the head. Reach, reach, reach. Allow your toes and legs engage. When your body's ready, allow your elbows to bend. Exhale slowly, gently towards the front of your belly. Inhale slowly. Allow your legs to then retract a little bit, and your block to be in between your legs. You can place it as wide, which is more challenging than narrow. So find your own width. And there's three, of course, distances that you can place the block. Find the exhalation. When the body is ready, let your hands gently hold the opposite block or the second block and raise it above the head, or the cushion, or the ball, or maybe a towel or a strap, whichever it is that your body allows it. And when your body's ready, allow your body to slowly hold that block, to really hold it in between your thighs, your torso to come a little bit taller, and then lean gently forward as if your torso is about to rest over your thighs, and your blocks slowly extend it from your hands forward, and your jaw draws in. Do not raise your head. Extend or open the entire back area as your abdomen retracts. One more time. Feel the inhalation. Feet and knees are aligned. You're not twisting through your ankles. Find the exhalation. Last long deep breath. Exhale. Find your belly retracted, and raise your arms slowly towards the sky, and allow your body to slowly bend the elbows towards the right side of your body. The block comes towards the right hip, rounding your back a little bit, leaning gently behind, and see if you're going to place the block onto the ground without separating the knees or rotating your feet or rotating your thighs, and your shoulders drop and your block is almost touching the floor on the right side. If that's too challenging for your body, you can rest the block as tall, as flat, as low on the floor, and give you a little bit of leverage. Otherwise, hold it off the ground. One more time. Your head slowly draws to the right clavicle. As your body exhales, feel your body reaches through the side of your body, and then inhale, raise it towards the sky, breathing up towards the ceiling. Long, 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 and then forward, exhale in front of your thighs, all the way out. Stretch, stretch. One inhalation, lengthen your arms in front and over the thighs as your body exhales. Raise it up towards the sky. Inhale, inhale. And allow your body to bend the elbows towards the left side. Again, not rotating your knees, not rotating your feet, slowly towards the left. And you can place it on the ground or simply hover on the floor, and then carry the block a little bit lower and farther behind if you want to add intensity. Soften your neck. Two more times. Breathe in. Exhale. Can you feel the twist? Can you feel that your muscles, your entire organs, that you're breathing, that your heart is pumping in a natural, strong rhythm, that your bloodstream flows through your vasculature when your body exhales all the way through? Come slowly, gently out and forward towards the sky. Raise it up. Forward over your thighs as you exhale. Breathe all the way out, and then one last time, raise it towards the ceiling. Inhale, extending your arms very, very long out to the right side of your body as you exhale. Final hold exhalation, and then come back, inhaling towards the sky. Deep breath in directly above the head, all the way towards the left side, and feel your body twists, not with your hips, but through your abdomen, through your abdominal muscles and entire girdle, and then slowly raise it towards the sky. Slow motion, paying attention. And when your body exhales, slowly lean all the way forward as if your block comes farthest in front of your toes. Chin is drawn in, neck is not clenched when your body exhales. One last time. Take a deep, deep breath. Exhale through your belly muscles really retract, and then slowly come back to center. Inhale, inhale. Exhale all the way through. Very nice. Allow your legs to stretch. Separate gently the blocks from your thighs. Inhaling when your body is ready. Allow the exhalation to slowly sit you tall with your blocks resting to the ground. Allow your hands to gently come all the way towards the sides of your thighs, your knees, your ankles, the toes. Allow your body to slowly lean softly, bending your knees as much as your body needs to, and let the back muscles stretch gently, settling the tailbone. The sitting bones sit deeper, as if you're just pulling your hips from under you and then stretching them behind the body, and your head and your neck and your spine moves broadly. So left and right, widen it, and then extend it forward as if you're just flexing through your hip flexors and abdomen. One more time, jaw draws in. Find the crown of the head extending and reaching slowly towards the front of your toes and feet. One more time, elbows and shoulders not tight. We're in your last two breaths. Allow the own movement. Again, where is your mind going? What are we thinking about? Can you focus into your body? Can you feel the muscles? Feel, again, all the resistance, all the activity, and then slowly walk your hands very, very gently. Walk your hands back in with intention. Raise your torso tall towards the sky. Exhale very, very gently. Take one of your blocks, place them gently, or place it gently in between your ankles or in between your feet, so it's comfortable in whatever width or length you want to place it in between your feet. Allow your other block to slowly come gently off the ground into your hands, and your body is ready to inhale and raise the block in between your hands towards the sky, and your body exhales, bending your knees a little bit, bringing your heels in, holding the block between your feet. Allow your torso to slowly be long and extended rather than rounded and pouching slowly, or gently extend the belly, retract it, raise your arms and shoulders, and when your head is aligned with the rest of the spine, maybe your feet slowly come and raise a little bit the block off the ground, knee height, maybe your knees extend, maybe your legs extend, and your arms open. Breath in. Allow your body to exhale. Can you feel that your body is squeezing the block between your feet lightly, not pushing? Exhale through your tummy. One more time. Raise the block in between your arms. Feel the extension. One inhalation. Exhale all the way through. When your last two breaths, can you feel your body really stretching, holding, extending? When your belly exhales, retract your knees in, place your block into the ground, move your arms slowly over the blocks, and see if your hands press the block over the block between your feet. So you're really adding a point of leverage for your body to stretch forward, and you're contracting. So you're strengthening the abdomen muscles first, and now you're stretching the lower back, and then opening the back muscles and contracting the belly. Feel like your belly flexes inwardly. One more time. Jaw draws in. Feel like your spine is benefited through the movement. When your last long exhalation empties all the way through, one more time. Raise your arms slowly. Feel your body gently readjusting, extending, opening. When your body holds the block into your feet, inhale your legs maybe a little bit off the ground, maybe all the way extended. Exhale one more time. Feel like your body is in control, that you're not forcing any muscle, that you're strengthening. Last long inhalation. Flex your knees. Exhale all the way over your feet, knees, shins, block. Exhale, holding breath in. One more time. Flex your belly and raise towards the sky. Inhale, long extension. Breathe in. Allow your body to strengthen. Flex your knees. Exhale, exhale over your block. Beautiful. One more time. Raising it up as you're inhaling. Follow your breath. Every movement follows the breath, and then every exhalation contracts, right? Flex, exhale. Last time. Can you raise your arms? Extend your legs, activating the midsection of your body, breathing in. And hold it, exhale. Beautiful. Last time. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Then bend, exhale, slowly reaching. Very nice. Allow your soles of your feet to turn into the block, so your knees are wide and your body moves the block on top, over the feet, in front of your toes, in front of your body, as tall or as flat as your block needs to be. Find the perfect height for your hands. Your feet press into the block through the arches, and your inner thighs are open. It's not the knees, it's not the ankles, it's the muscles inside the inner thigh area towards your groin, while your head and neck and shoulders lean gently forward. Feel the inhalation. Feel the exhalation one more time. Let your body, one inhalation to open the shoulder blades, to intentionally feel the spine reaching out forward. When your last long exhalation feels that the heels and the arches of your feet are connected to the block. Slowly walk or slide or roll the block in towards the body from your hands, allowing the body to exhale, sitting position. Allow your slow motion. Move your blocks from the space between your feet and place your blocks gently under your hamstring, not necessarily under your knees, but midway between the glutes and the knees. And your thighs and legs are slowly. And then you can tilt the block. So if it hurts your leg, or the angle of the block is too harsh on your position of your leg, then you can always tilt it to support the hamstrings. When your body's ready, allow your hands to slowly clasp in front of your chest, in front of your belly, and let your heels stay on the ground, your toes and knees always aligned. Raise your knuckles towards the sky. Breath in, reach tall. Press your hamstrings against the blocks and sit even taller towards the sky. Breathe in when your body is ready. Let your last long inhalation, and then exhale as if you're driving a huge, what is that? Whatever instrument Thor uses. What is that called? Yeah, hammer. That's right. And then let your hands hammer to the right side of your body. Exhale, exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze all the way gently. You know who I'm thinking about now. Slowly, breath in. Find your knuckles. Slowly move towards the right side of your body, bending the right elbow a little bit, extending and crossing the left arm, extended, jaw draws in. Let your body exhale all the way through, and then raise your knuckles towards the sky. Again, using the hamstrings to press against the blocks, long, 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 tall. Bend the left elbow and cross your hammer slowly towards your left side. Breathe slowly. Torso, shoulders, inhale, holding, jaw draws in. Exhale as if you're just really contracting and twisting through this pose, and raise. Raise your hammer towards the sky. Breath in. And then out towards the right side of your body, crossing the arm across the chest as your right elbow bends, and raise towards the sky, breathing in gently. So you're leaning back when you're exhaling and twisting. Twist with the entire torso. Press your hamstrings towards the blocks and raise gently towards the sky. Breath in. Last time, to the right side first. Exhaling, twist, bring it just across, raise it towards the sky as you're inhaling, and out towards the left side as you exhale. Breathe slowly, finally, all the way through. Come back. Again, as much or as little as your body allows it. Let your arms open wide. Slowly settle towards the ground, towards the sides of your hips, towards the sides of your glutes. Elbows and shoulders slowly roll back. Allow the hamstrings to stay on the blocks, and then raise your legs. Allowing the toes to point in front, the toes to flex only, or is the entire foot that flexes, and you feel your body, shoulders back, fist of the hands onto the ground, knuckles into the floor, palms of the hands into the floor, gently tip of the fingers into the ground, whichever is most comfortable for your wrists, for your fingers, for the arm, without forcing the joints. So it's not about the elbows, it's not about the wrists, it's definitely not about the shoulders, but it's the muscles that support them. And can you, again, activate, pointing the toes, flexing the toes, pressing the heels. Feel that your legs extend a little bit deeper. One more time, raise your chest. Feel that your shoulder blades are coming farthest behind. When your belly exhales, last long deep breath in. Allow your body to exhale and slowly soften your heels towards the ground, soften your legs, reach over your thighs, over the back of your knees, over the back of your hamstrings, over the back of your ankles, of your feet. Deep breath in, exhale all the way through. One more time, inhaling, and exhale all the way out. Find your last 2 breaths so you can feel the hamstrings, you can feel the block supporting, you can feel your body rounding. Let your last full breath emptying the belly, and then slowly raising your arms tall, raising your legs tall, extend and reach towards the sky, point your fingers towards the ceiling, point your toes, breathe in, sit tallest. Exhale, exhale, beautiful. One more time, breathe deeper, and then exhale through your abdomen deeper. Last breath in. Bend, heels into the ground, elbows forward, torso rounds, reach for the, again, feet, ankles, hamstrings, thighs, blocks. Inhale, open your back, roll your shoulder blades one last time. Breath in. Exhale, empty. Gut area contracts and then raise your body, extending and reaching towards the sky as if your legs and arms can longest pointing the toes if you really want to activate, or flex them if you that's comfortable. One last time. Breath in. And deeply exhale. Really use your breath to exhale, to move your body as you breathe out. Fold gently forward, holding through one breath, inhaling and exhaling all the way through. Come back all the way into upright. Final inhalation, all the way extending and raising your body tall. Holding, pointing toes, flexing toes, engage your legs, engage your thigh muscles. Last long deep breath in, raise your shoulder blades, and then exhale, release the body slowly forward to stretch, to lengthen forward over your hamstrings, over your ankles, over your feet. One inhalation. One deep exhalation to your tummy. Last long deep breath in. When your body exhales, slow motion, very gently release your hands. Take time for your body to readjust, to come back into center position, that your vertebrae column, all the muscles that you have shifted and moved are coming back slowly into perfect position, and feel that your hands come slowly behind and your fingers come slowly towards the ground. Maybe your fists, maybe the palms, hands, your fingers may look into the glutes if your wrists and forearms are really need the stretch, or your hands may look away from the glutes. So find that your rotation opens the chest and contracts the shoulder blades towards each other. And when your body's ready, allow your hands to be in a comfortable position that they're going to support a lot of weight. So it's not through the wrists. Make sure you're not moving consciously, and let your body support gently that strength that comes from the triceps. And then when your body's ready, press your legs against the blocks, raise your chest, raise your entire chin and head, and maybe look behind, and your heels and legs are extended off the ground. Breathe in, allow your toes to point to really activate your thighs. Abdomen flattens, gently lengthen the crown of the head. Breathe. Very nice. Elbows are not overextended. Bend your elbows a little bit so your triceps really become strong. Last long. Can you feel your abdomen and back working together? And then exhale slowly. Soften knees, place your hips to the ground, raise your arms slowly forward, bring your hands gently clasping your hands together so your index points up towards the sky into steeple pose, and you sit tall with the heels into the ground. Bring the lower back, bring the abdomen a little bit taller, find your rib cage taller. Breath in. Exhale all the way through. Beautiful. Can you find your body a little bit taller? If I were to hold you from your wrists, if I were to hold you and press the outside of your hands together, can you find the heel of the hands moving towards each other? One last long inhalation. Can you feel your body? Longest, tallest. Exhale, and then bend the elbows, bend slowly your arms, place them again in the same position as before. Find and adjust and modify as many times as you need to. You can soften as much as you need to. You can separate your hands as much as is comfortable for your body. Make sure that your shoulders are not hanging, that your elbows are not locked. When your body exhales all the way through, press your legs. They closer together, of course. They more engagement to your body. Allow your chest to slowly move away from your belly and your head to move behind your shoulders while your shoulders open your chest. One more time. Breathe. Raise your glutes. Raise your lower back. Raise your rib cage. One more time. Engage your thighs. Let your last long inhalation, breathing in, glute muscles, abdomen, last long deep breath into this pose. And when your body's ready, slowly placing your hips and soften your heels and moving into steeple pose. One more time. Midsection, strong core, raising the body towards the sky. Flexing or crossing fingers while your index finger points up and your abdominal muscles really activates, and your hip flexors and your abdominal core engages and your back lengthens. Create extension on your vertebrae column. Do not raise your chin. Make sure and you're aware of where you're placing your body. One more time. So what are the things that you're reminding yourself of to be and feel like when it's strong? When there's moments in our day or life where we are going to be challenged to find the strength. How can we practice that right now and observe and memorize and remember and create that muscle memory, what it feels to find one deep breath into strength that comes from within, and then let the body exhale and release kindly. Hands and surrender slowly. One more time. Soften forward. This time your hands are going to come towards the sides of your thighs, knees, ankles, calves. Make sure that you're is comfortable between the blocks behind your hamstrings, that you're not hurting, you're not forcing. And when your body's ready, your hands are going to slowly place behind the legs, wherever is most comfortable. The elbows bent and flex towards the body, and then you're going to raise the legs as your body leans gently forward. And maybe the elbows rest into the ground, or maybe the elbows rest against the blocks, and maybe your hands slowly help. And then again, it's not how much, it's not how far, it's not how it looks like externally, is can you be kind enough in that self-judgment way and voice that I have in my head all the time, that I have to look and be exactly like I'm supposed to be, whatever that means, right? Can I just be? Can I just accept and be just the self exactly as I am right now? Can I really invest into that loving intention that we talked at the beginning of the yoga practice? Can we really focus into practicing that self compassion, that we again not only exercise the external muscles, the extension of all the muscles on the back and shoulders, etc., but the muscle of love? Can we really activate one more time the inhalation, to have patience, all those qualities that come along and under the love perspective? Deep breath in and let your body exhale, and see if your heels and legs soften, and your hands then gently walk towards your knees and thighs. Beautiful. Deep breath. When the body is ready, the hands slowly come behind the glutes, pointing fingers behind, elbows soften, shoulders roll back. When the body is ready, the right leg alone is going to stay on the ground, while the left leg is going to slowly bend the left knee and place it over the thigh, very close to the kneecap, not ever on the kneecap itself. We don't want to push the knee joint. We want to let the left knee as tall as it needs to be, or as flat as it can be, whatever is most comfortable for your body. And when your hands and elbows and shoulders are in that muscle memory that you already created, can I extend my right leg tall? Can I press into the right hamstring? Can I raise my hips? Breathe in, shoulders back, extend the head away, and breathing in slowly, never pinching, never forcing, never hurting. One more time, deep breath. And then slowly with intention, drop your hips, slowly drop the heel, move your body slowly into softened position. Take a deep breath. Flex the belly, find your strength, and what does it feel to deeply go into the strength as you raise? One more time, right leg, hips, open the chest away from the hip area, and then exhale to the ground. We're going to repeat softly. It doesn't mean rushing, it means continuously engaging, inhaling and raising. Very nice. Exhale. Can you find your body? It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's not a judgment. Last long session. Can you feel your body building that strength, feeling the extension of those muscles in back area, and exhale, kindly heel to the ground. Breathe in. Soften the left knee as your left ankle travels across, as you already know, lifting the knee first, so your ankle and left leg is engaged, and your, again, block softens right perfectly under the hamstring of the left leg, and your right leg, again, might be different or feel different from the left one. Is your knee high or low? Completely irrelevant. The idea is to feel and isolate into the left side of your body. Elbows, shoulders, wrists, check on your hands and fingers. They're not overheating, they're not overstrained, that your body is exhaling, that you can feel the strength, that you're not tensing through your teeth or grinding of the jaw. Can you let your spine, one more time, observe, practice. What is it to disengage, to rest for these few seconds? That's all your body needs. When your body exhales, empty the belly button, and then slowly extend the left leg, engage your hamstring, allow your hips to come, and then open your hands. Adjust as much as you need to. Never hang on the shoulders. Not feel that you're pushing on the knee, that you're not pressing through your ankle, that your body opens your tummy. Last long session. Can you feel the body? Just build the strength inside. And then we're going to exhale and release. Slowly practice exhaling from your abdomen. Move the entire abdominal cavity. Breath in. Exhale, exhale, and then come up as your body inhales one more time. Single breaths, engage and raise. Repeating it 3 times as your body exhales slowly towards the ground. Gently exhale, exhale at your own pacing, not mine. Inhale, raise, raise, raise. Deep breath in. And then exhale, release, kindly heel and hips. One last time. Can you feel your body engaging? Slowly engage to breathe and open. And then exhale kindly. Beautiful. Allow your body to slowly exhale. Raise the right knee as you already know, as your right leg releases the ankle towards the ground, extending both legs. Breath in. Beautiful. Allow the blocks to slowly come from under your legs. Extend your legs out. Bring the blocks slowly under in the tallest position under the lower calf, almost to your ankle. And your body exhales, and you feel your body again adjusting, and you can twist it, you can tilt it, you can rotate your blocks, whatever is most comfortable for your ankle. So you can rotate it forward, you can rotate it inwardly, or you can tilt it forward or tilt it inwardly. I meant to say, can you find your heels and ankles strong? Can you find your body one more time, exhaling slowly into this position, and bring your hands to come towards your heart center. Palms of hands come slowly in front of your chest into Anjali Mudra, and press the fingers, press the root of the fingers, press your elbows away from each other so your shoulders are broad. And so by simply pressing the hands together, the shoulders open and your neck is long and your spine is tall. Breath in. When your body's ready, your right elbow rotates towards the right side of your body. It doesn't matter how low. For some of us, that means touching the ground, and it's perfectly okay without losing the connection of your feet and legs towards the block. When your body exhales, find your jaw, find your neck, breathe in. Last time, can you squeeze and really press out from the root of your tummy, all those muscles. Come back into the center position as you breathe in. Find your balance. Exhale, holding the center. Tall, tall, tall through your back. Feel the spine and the lower back area tall, and your jaw drawn in as you exhale. Final deep breath in. Long movement as your body exhales. Feel your body. Slow and gentle rotation. A little bit through your elbow or all the way towards the ground. Find your body. Again, support. Can you observe what muscles? What are the muscles that allow that rotation? Can you not panic? It's not about the thighs. It's not about the knees. That gives you leverage. One more time. Exhale and empty all the way through your gut. Breathe out and then come back. Inhale, slowly, tall position. Sit tall. Exhale. Use your blocks. Rest your legs. Rest your thighs. One more time. Breathing in. Out as your body exhales to the right side of your body. It doesn't mean fast. It just means gentle through the length of your breath. Come back to the center as you're inhaling. And out towards the left side of your body as you breathe out. Again, your spine is never tense. Your thighs are not doing the work. Inhaling gently back to center. And out towards the right side. Final time. Just feel the movement. Your body's feeling it now. You can inhale. Your body moves as long as you're breathing in, tall and long. As long as you're exhaling, your body rotates, breathing out from the gut area, from the space deep into your gut. Inhale, come back to the center. Slow motion, not your neck, not your shoulders. Exhale and release. Beautiful. Allow your hands to come towards your thighs. Bring your knees to retract. Let the blocks slowly settle to the ground. Cross your legs if your body allows to cross your legs, and exhale. You can place the blocks also under the root of your legs, under very close to your hips, tall under your knees, so that supports the knees to be flexed. And you can use those blocks anytime, every time you come to your yoga practice, right? It doesn't matter. Or just simply without the blocks if your hips are really loose and you don't have to force that or support that in that position. When your body's ready, allow your body to slowly bring your hands in between your legs, towards your ankles, towards your feet, towards maybe touching the fingertips towards the ground, and then roll your body slowly forward. I feel that your body rounds in front of your body towards the ground, and you can feel the exhalation. Inhale, lengthening, extending, holding the position. Allow your body to exhale. One last time. Breathing in.
As your body exhales all the way through, slowly walk your hands into
Round your spine into sitting upright position. Allow the opposite ankle. So one ankle is probably on top of the one foot. So switch the opposite ankle with your legs, your blocks, exactly where they need to be. If they need to adjust because this side feels different for your body, by all means, the blocks are just props. Allow your body to exhale. Sit very gently with your hands in between your ankles or touching your ankles or feet or maybe towards the ground, and then slowly round your head and round forward. It doesn't matter how far you go or how flat your body moves. Just simply feel that now is the opposite hip. And how does it feel to your knee, to your ankle, to your hip as your body reaches gently towards the ground on this other side? Breathe in, open as your body opens the lungs. You open from inside as your body exhales. You contract. You move your lungs to deflate, and you can feel how those muscles around your thorax engage. And one more time, you expand from inside. Move and activate those muscles. Make them exercise. The whole idea is to really focus to feel your body exhaling your last long inhalation. Open your lungs. Feel how that engages into other parts and other corners of your body as your body exhales softly. Walk your hands in as you're breathing in. And let your body slowly come back into sitting bones, into upright position as your body exhales. Beautiful. Bring the blocks very, very gently from under your legs, if you were there, forward, and allow your body to roll through the side. So bring your legs to the side of the hip or simply roll over your knees and shins, and your body comes onto your blocks. With your palms and hands on the blocks, your blocks as flat into the ground. So with the largest surface of the block to the ground, so you are not wobbling, and that gives you more stability. And the palms of hands are going to be placed in a position where your fingers can hold on to the edges of your block. So your fingers are going to just be able to grasp a little bit of the blocks. So you're not just flattening the fingers onto the surface, but you're really able to activate those muscles. Your tarsals are really important to, or phalanges, I should say, so are really important to support the movement and the connection to your wrist, that your wrist is not overdone. And I always tilt my blocks a little bit to the side so I can have ability to not be flat. And blocks don't need to be in one position, but they need to accommodate to my hand anatomy of my body. My shoulders are exactly above the blocks, and my right knee is slowly traveling gently behind, just a little behind it, as far as it reaches behind, and let the left leg slowly come all the way back so the toes touch the ground, and your body starts gently flatten the hips gently forward, and your elbows and wrists are not doing the work. Your elbows soften, your triceps support, your shoulders are moving off the ears, and then your left leg slowly lifts off the ground, and your tummy supports, and your left toes point, flex, or pushing through your heel, and your elbows bend, and you're leaning forward. So the strength becomes on the chest, on your triceps, rather than the entire wrist. One more time, breathing in, open your chest so your chest becomes strong, the head becomes really long, and your body leans forward. Your knee is behind the hip, not under the hip. One more time, breath in, the right knee, that is. Exhale slowly to your tummy. One long inhalation, deep breath. Squeeze that left glute, and then place the left knee slowly towards the ground, right next to your right knee, so you know that the hips are just slightly befront of the knees, and let the hips slowly press back. Slowly shift as if you're flexing your knees. Your fingers walk towards the opposite end of your block or towards the mat if necessary, and your body rolls towards the ground. So now you're contracting. You have now the ability to feel the abdomen and those oblique muscles and the tummy muscles that have been awakened for a few seconds before in these other prior movements. Can you now make them flex and see what it feels when you flex as you are exhaling, and how they open and what they shift when they open? Can you press into your glutes? Can you activate the entire thighs and glute area? Exhale through your inner thighs, and you feel it gently into the lowest space below your belly button area. One last inhalation. Your head is dropped as your body exhales. Can you activate deep into your muscles? Breathe all the way. Activate the muscles as you exhale, and then walk your body slowly forward onto your blocks. Hands, one more time. Grasp those edges of your yoga mat. As you already know, Your knees are slightly behind the hips, so your back is slightly flattened, and your left knee gently moves again far behind so you can feel it, supporting the ground, gives you stability, but not force, as your right knee slowly moves even farther behind, and your weight starts again being shifted towards the arms, towards the chest, not the shoulders, not the wrists, not the elbows. Maybe the right leg raises off the ground, and you can feel your body again strengthening as if you're just lengthening the crown of head gently forward, and your right toes and right leg activates the glutes. Breathe in, lean forward, breath in, beautiful. Exhale all the way through. Can you find your tummy? It's not the lower back arching. Less is more for sure. Your own physical body. When your last two breaths, inhale, engage the pectoral muscles. So it's not about building muscle strength and bulkiness, but to have activity and strength into your heart, and breathe in to release the right knee to the ground, elbows extend, and shift your hips all the way behind your body. One more time. So what does it feel from this side? To stretch, to lengthen those muscles, to extend gently your back, to find their underarms open, let your fingers travel in a place that allows wrists to extend. That every breath doesn't just come on its own without having to be grateful and paying attention and honoring that breath. That we allow ourselves. How many times we have actually been grateful to be able to breathe on our own, if we've never had the experience of not knowing how is that breath coming naturally to our body. Can we allow ourselves to be, again, grateful that we are able to just breathe, to allow our lungs to function, to use the physical body to find, again, exhalation and strength through that exhalation, surrendering. Last long inhalation. Can you find your lungs opening and expanding your back rib cage as the body exhales beautifully? Come back. Slow, gentle motion. Breath in. Hands and fingers slowly come towards the block. One more time. Allow your hips to shift a little bit forward. So your knees are slightly behind the hips. And you can feel your body, again, shifting forward as if you're just coming towards a push-up, and your toes flex. And this is as far as you're going to go. Perfect. Do not overstrain your wrists. The elbows shift back, so you're fine that you're not pushing, and your body maybe raises the knees. And your spine lengthens, and you can press back into your heels and open your calves and engage your thighs and engage your tummy, and your jaw draws in and the crown extends. And you squeeze the glutes. So your glutes are really holding and really activate. Activate the entire thighs, midsection of your body, waist area. Engage your legs, engage your arms. One more time, breathing in, flatten your belly. Can you let your last long deep breath? Exhale all the way through. Slowly bend your knees very gently as you're inhaling, and push back one more time, all the way behind, hips towards your heels, lengthening, open those muscles that need to be open, from the arms to your shoulders, to your ribs, to your back, through your glutes, through your hips, through your knees, ankles. One more time. Are we, again, in a sense of gratefulness, to focus our lens in everything that we do with a sense of lovingness, when the body is able to exhale, and you can breathe kindly all the way out. Bring your hands into the blocks and your hips to raise from your heels, your body to slowly come gently forward. We're going to slowly walk your knees gently. You're going to realign the blocks slowly so they're parallel towards each other on the top of your yoga mat. And we're going to walk the knees so your body easily stays on hands and knees for a few seconds when the body is ready. Inhale. Knees are as wide as your hips. Your fists may gently turn into the blocks if that's more comfortable for your hands. If your wrists are maybe struggling or tired, or maybe need a break. And when your body's ready, allow your hips to tilt. So imagine you have a tail, and that tail raises behind and towards the sky. And so you're pressing with your glutes against the seat of your pants. So your knees need to be a little bit wider so you can feel that individually each ilium or iliac bone is able to move, the hip bones need to move, and your abdomen tugs and your entire breastbone area or sternum starts shifting forward, and you're raising without moving the hips forward. Your hips actually move back. Your chest starts traveling forward, and you raise because your abdomen activates, and you now are extending and activating. So you're lengthening the abdomen cavity, the fattening of the belly, and at the same time stretching out because your hands are pressing tall on those blocks to raise your chest and your head and neck lengthen, not because you're pushing through your head or chin, is because they're just simply allowing the entire torso to slowly be raising the entire rib cage away from the abdomen, and the head and neck are attached to them, so they just travel with them. Let your last breath. Can you really engage? One more time. Again, press back your hips, raise your tailbone, activate into your glutes, and then inhaling, raising your rib cage. Last long deep breath in. Exhale and round in the opposite direction. Exhale kindly. Bring your knees closer if that's necessary. Bring your left knee to settle to the ground. Allow your hands to come slowly tall on your fingers into the block, and bring your right foot directly on top of your right block. So that find it in a way that is stable, that you're not wobbly, that your ankle is not going to twist from left to right, that you're aligning. You already know how to create perpendicularity between your knee and your thigh, and your heel and toes are aligned, and your left and right hand settle gently towards the space under the shoulders, and maybe your left toes are flexing, and maybe your left knee starts moving a little bit more comfortably, and maybe you can feel your body flexing through that right thigh, coming closer towards your chest and abdomen, and your shoulders and spine lengthen, and you can feel how that opens the right hip. For some of us, that's perfect. That's enough. For a few of us, the left heel, the left knee comes slowly off the ground, and we can feel the body just extending, and can feel the left leg walking a little bit farther behind. And I feel my block on the left side to help me to gain stability. If I need to bring it taller, if I need to tilt it in a different direction or rotate it so my left hand is steady, or place it onto the ground flat, it doesn't matter. Find that the left block is of help, and your body exhales, and you drop the hips, what the right knee and the left leg travel in opposite directions. And maybe the right hand comes towards the right thigh and right knee, or maybe the right hand slowly opens in front of your body above the shoulder, slowly extending, and you can feel how that may be activating the entire extension. You open the right glute, you're really activating, you're not rotating that knee, your toes and shin active, slowly extending. One more time. Do not push on the left wrist, elbow, or shoulder. Engage the muscles that support this, that sustain the movement, right? What are the muscles that need to be active? Is your inner thigh, and I know they get tired fast and all those things. Can you just go deep? It doesn't have to be super intense. It just needs to be active and attentive. Let those muscles not overtire in a one instance, but build strength. One more time. Let the body to feel that strong endurance. Inhale deeply. In your last exhalation, can you feel your abdomen, your glute muscles engage on the left side? Breathe in, soften your hand, right hand first, left knee to the ground if that's possible. Move very gently back. Very nice. Allow your body to tilt the right block. So the right block is now going to lift the toe section of it. So you're going to raise that block off the ground, so your foot is almost like if it's wearing an accelerator, and let your right knee extend. Use your left block as much as you need to if you need to for support, and let your heel of the right foot as close to the yoga mat as possible, and your right knee as extended as needed. Your left block helps you on the right hand, the left hand, and your body presses softly back and adjusts that your right leg extends, so you can feel your body reaching. Your hips tilt as if you're just not rounding your tailbone area under your body, but your right tailbone now tilts away, so extension of the hamstring and calf occurs, and your hands and arms and shoulders soften, and you're not pushing, and your jaw draws in, the crown extends, and you feel your body inhaling And then exhaling all the way through. Beautiful. Can you use the block against the right foot to give you stability, to find that your body adds, again, angle and support to that right sole of the foot, that you're pressing deeply enough through the heel into the block that your toes are able to move against the block, and you can still feel the opening of the hamstring of the back of the legs when your body exhales. Again, never tensing, never forcing. Let your last long full exhalation, your abdomen flexes deep, deep into your lower back. Inhale, inhale. When your body exhales, all slowly and gently allow your block on the left hand, your right knee, the block under your right foot to slowly soften and reach forward. And reach forward as if you're just extending deeply away from that left thigh. So slide forward as if your hips are traveling towards that right leg. Again, your right foot is still in the block. Your head is never tensing, it's not driving the movement through your neck, it's not driving the movement through your jaw. Soften your shoulders, breath in, your left block as wide, as tall as it needs to be. Your body finds extension to the left hip. One inhalation. Again, open those muscles. Make those muscles of the hips, our walking muscles, our climbing muscles, our hiking muscles, to really breathe. Inhale and let them really be, again, able to not just be tight and holding and tense, but open, to be able to extend and to be able to contract when needed. One more time. Allow with softness, with that filter of love into your body, to move those muscles. To surrender one more time as your body exhales, to really surrender all the pressure. Last full breath in. Exhale. Feel that full extension. Your glute muscles, the sitting muscles, are activated, and slowly, slowly press through that right leg. Bring your right hand to hold the position and your right leg to shift gently, not to swing it, not to throw it, but to slowly shift it back. Beautiful. Breath in. One more time, we're going to go into that plank position. I twist my blocks a little bit so they're not parallel, they're slightly angled. My fingers grasp onto the edges, toes flex, knees stay on the ground, and I lean forward into my hips, or maybe I raise my knees off the ground, and I can feel my body coming one more time into the strength of the thighs, the strength of the glutes, and I activate my belly. I can feel the contraction. I can feel the openings of the chest. I can feel the jaw drawing in. One more time. Feel the body lengthening. Let your last long inhalation. Breathe as your body exhales. Abdomen, shoulders, spine. Inhale. Less is more. Bend your knees. Take as many breaks as it needs to. Rearrange your blocks into parallel positions. Let your body exhale. Feel that your left foot then easily comes onto the block. And you stay right there with that left foot on the block, and your right knee travels a little bit farther behind. And your tummy, your chest, your shoulders are slowly parallel towards the ground. And you feel your toenails and your knee, your hip slowly opening. Hip flexors, glute muscles, left knee, left toes press forward. Your jaw draws in, the crown extends away from the tailbone. And your body again support. Use the right block as much, as tall, as wide as you need to give you that support. And your abdomen starts flattening. Your body exhales, deep breath. Just feel it. So what does it feel to truly create flexion, that your left thigh is not wide, but is pressing directly on the left side of your abdomen? And so what does it feel like for the glute, for the backside of that leg area? Can I feel my skin, right? And it's not just the dermis, the external portion, the external tissue that connects the outside of my body, but the layers underneath that. So there's a layer of fat, of adipose in every part of our skin. So can I feel that layer? Then comes, of course, the connective tissue with that wraps around the entire muscular area or tissue. And can I feel my body engaging those muscles slowly? And I breathe into it. And so where is it that I pay most attention? Can I find my last long deep breath in? When my body is ready to exhale, can I allow my right toes to slowly flex a little bit? I use my right block always very importantly, and that means as far as am I going to go? Is that perfect? Can I bring my right knee off the ground? I can feel my right heel, not twisted, not forcing, but simply engaging. And can I feel the body exhaling into this pose? Is my right block in the tallest, longest position so I can feel my torso really activated and my torso lengthens forward in front of my body. My left hand stays or opens slowly just in front of that left shoulder, and I feel my body dropping the hips. And so what does it feel like for the knee? Beautiful. Breath in. Exhale all the way through your spine. Is my knee rotated? Can I find my muscles and not overextended? I'm not burning, I'm not tearing, I'm not forcing anything. I'm just slowly letting those muscles start building and then squeezing that right glute, abdomen and back, long torso. Let your body really and subtly exhale from this pose. That you're building endurance, that you're breathing strength as you inhale, letting those muscles find the strength inside. One last long deep breath. Can you really engage? Breathe slow and extended position of your body. As your body exhales all the way through, inhale. Finally, left arm is going to slowly come towards your thigh, towards the ankle, towards the ground. The right knee slowly softens, very gently placing and using the blocks as much as props as possible, and then tilting as if your left foot comes to that accelerator. And you're not sliding it, you're staying gently into that position so you can feel that your body stays stability into that left foot, and your right knee comes as travel as far behind as you need to find extension. Your right hand holds the block, your left hand holds the block. It doesn't matter, and let your left knee stretch, and you can feel your body leaning forward. And you give enough opportunity for your body to round, so you're not tensing. Unless you're really flexible and your forehead completely touches your shin, touches the shin area, then you can allow the spine to extend, and you can tilt the hips farther away from the heel. Otherwise, just be kind and be gentle. And so what does it feel like to be gentle into your vertebrae column, into your abdomen, into your back? Can I find that my shoulders are broad? Can I feel that my breathing is actually aligned with what I intend with my body to do? And what are the things that come into my head? What are the thoughts? And what are the emotions? Sometimes I don't even recognize the things that come in with a name or with an experience, but I can really recognize the feeling. I felt this before somewhere else. And is it of the moment, or can I just embrace that? Sometimes we kill little parts of who we are, right? We are in survival many times. And so that means that we break off portions of who we are, of our experiences, in order to survive, in order to feel normal or part of this expectation of society. And so body work, this healing work, is about bringing those broken pieces. Somebody described my spirit to be like a Swiss cheese with those little holes everywhere. And so the healing work is about bringing those little pieces back together and become a whole, strong, and complete block of cheese, vegan cheese, to allow the body to, again, and that reconnection to those pieces is not easy, is not painless. Sometimes it's really emotionally difficult. Can I observe one last time that my breath, that I'm not stuck in the body, that my last exhalation really happens to really occur from the depth of my soul, and then allow the left knee to bend, the block to slowly shift forward, to use my hands as much as I need to, and then lean forward even farther towards the toes, towards the left knee. So I open the hips a little bit deeper. I can squeeze the right glute. I can activate openness of the inner thighs. I can really feel as if I'm coming to a split. It doesn't mean that I'm coming to a split, but it just means that I'm opening those hips. And so many times, regardless of the restrictions or the abilities of your physical body, sometimes we get stuck, and it concentrates and it really reflects onto our physical body. And we are stuck on our feet, we're stuck on our hips, we're stuck on our back, and those reflect different emotions, right? It doesn't mean that it's always the opposite way. Because I have a hard hip doesn't mean that I cannot walk or I cannot move forward in my life. But the opposite is true. That might be true. That is, our emotions sometimes get stuck into our body. So let your exhalation one more time to feel that you're moving, that you're really activating, that you're providing feedback to your body, that you're engaging your body in a healing way. When your last long exhalation empties through, allow your left foot to press, to slowly inhale gently, very softly. You give that kind, gentle movement of your left leg to bring it, not to force it, not to swing it, but to bring that left leg behind until your body is able to slowly roll very gently on its side on the yoga mat. So roll over one hip, roll over one shoulder. It doesn't matter. We're going to end up on our backs anyway. So roll on one side. Place one block underneath your head, under one side of your ear. So your head is held by that one block. And the opposite block comes in between your knees or in between your thighs, just for a few seconds. So your shoulder's not tense. You're finding the perfect distance and position of your shoulders, of your neck, of your spine. Breathe in and breathe out. And you find how the belly, how the ribs, how the shoulders soften. And for a few seconds, what is the feeling as your body releases and lets go of pressure, attention? Is there anywhere that your body is still holding or still tightening, is still trying to support or maintain or retract a certain part of your body? Can you let kindly hips and shoulders, neck and spine to release? Are we able to breathe? Are we able to breathe in a way that is surrender, trust? I know there might be pending things, maybe things that we have still hanging in our lives. Can we just, for a few seconds, rest the body and trust and surrender it to the divine energy? Whatever is it that you believe in, whatever image you have of that divinity, then you just simply place it on his or her or their hands. And when and if your body finds that breath, then kindly let the block under your head slowly be slided out, slid from under your head down, or so your head drops and you roll on your back for a second and let your spine gently rest onto the ground, letting comfortable position of the torso to the floor. Bring one of the blocks or both of the blocks, whichever is most comfortable, with your knees bent and your feet into the ground, so the blocks are sliding gently under your hips, on both, one under each glute, one in front of the other. So one is closer to the tailbone, the other one closer to your lower back. It's up to you. What is it feels most comfortable? So your hips are slightly lifted and you will adjust it and you will play with it. And then 30 seconds from now is not going to feel quite right and you adjust it again. Absolutely. Find what's working best for your body. And how does that one hip and the other hip feel in this position? Can I allow my feet to be comfortable, my shoulders to be comfortable? Do I need to tilt? Do I need to twist? Do I need to rotate the blocks? Can I find my knees coming slowly, flexing a little bit deeper so my feet come off the ground and my hands are on the floor to give me balance, that my shoulders are released away from the chest into the ground so the shoulder blades are truly supported. My knees are flexed and relaxed, and you can feel how the blocks are simply lifting. The hips and my thighs coming closer to my abdomen, closer to my chest. My head, I adjust my head all the time so my neck doesn't feel tense, so my shoulders feel far away from my neck. I tend to think that I have to have control of all the things in my life, that I have to be the one that solves every issue when I am just, and that reflects very much on my shoulders, very much on my neck. So, can I pay attention to that and let that be released and surrender for a second? Maybe for some of us, the legs are able to stretch and lengthen towards the sky. So now I feel that my weight that I've placed on my feet and my legs is now traveling from the toes down towards the hips. And the hips are just supporting the pelvic area. They're just letting them rest. And it's a very neutral, it's a very passive position. I find the points of support. I find the points of exhalation. I find the points of where I need to pay it more and deeply breathe into. And one more time. With that sense of humility, right? We are all shared. We all have very shared experiences. They might look slightly different, but it doesn't matter our age, our height, our weight, our nationality, our gender. We are sharing as human beings the same quality of experience. And the most appropriate and common experience is that thirst and sense of necessity to find love. And we tend to look for love in another person when they are also looking, just like I am, for the same quality and quantity of love. Take a full breath in, bending your knees, bend your legs if they're already not bent, and find that your body exhales, your feet and toes closer towards the ground. Open your legs as wide as needed so you can feel your hips even and gentle and relax. Find that your hands and elbows and shoulders are just relaxed. Is this a comfortable position for your body with your legs wide and your hips on the blocks? One deep breath at a time. Can I surrender the gut feeling? Release it and gently. What is it in my gut? What is it that I am just holding and tightening into? Can I expand it as I breathe into my gut? And one more time, let that gut feeling be released from the abdomen all the way as I sink into my chest. And can I clear my chest? Then open it to renew, to re-expand my heart. And let my heart, one more time, release and surrender any negative emotions. Kindly walking my toes, my feet, my legs softly towards each other so I can place comfortably my heels into the ground, not my knees, not my toes, but my hips are slowly pulled off the blocks because my heels gently press into the ground and I slide with my hands the blocks off the hip area, and I rest from the shoulders down through my lower back into the ground. Resting the length of my spine, extending my legs far away from my hips, as wide or as close to each other as needed, as if I were to come around and pull you from your big toes and feel the one leg that you're paying attention to right now to extend, to reach, to lengthen those hips. Then your mind travels and shifts towards the opposite leg that extends and lengthens and opens, while the shoulder blades, while the head, while the neck is able to find a little bit of relaxation, that I'm able to surrender. And surrendering has such a connotation sometimes in our world. But of course, we're not surrendering to the material stuff, to the world. We're allowing ourselves to surrender to the spiritual awareness, to that sense of ever existing love around us. Does it feel like to focus into that? Much less of doing and much more of being. And we're not looking for a response. We're not looking for a reply or the equal return for emotional investment. That's negotiation. That's business love. True sense of love is just that sense of selflessly caring. No bad relationships, they are just bad expectations of that relationship. Kindly, lovingly to our body, to our sense of being, to every focus of our mind, every focus of our life, to allow the breath to release, to surrender one last time. And gently reactivating the toes, the fingers, the feet, the hands, the arms, maybe the knees activate, maybe the legs bend, maybe the body one more time activates through the shoulders. Maybe the arms extend towards the sky and over the shoulders, above the head, as if I just were to stretch the back, the shoulders, the underarms, the entire abdomen as the lower back presses into the floor, the jaw draws in, and the crown of the head lengthens the vertebrae column, slowly stretching all the way through. And beautifully. Let your body retract the knees, roll gently onto one side of the body, whatever that side of the body might be. Doesn't matter. Roll your legs, your torso, your head gently towards that side. Soften your head on the shoulder, and the elbow, and the bicep, on the arm. Take a deep, deep breath into this position, observing the body to slowly press out the top leg. It doesn't matter which leg it is, just press it out and then start curling the body off the ground very gently. If we move too quickly, we're at risk of adulterating our sense of calm or all the nice energy we've created around us. Then we come back around and we sit in the way that we started our yoga practice, rotating the body as comfortably and gently and as slowly as the body needs to. And the body exhales into soft, gentle seated position. Legs extended, legs crossed, completely irrelevant. And maybe the body and arms and hands come slowly together. Right hand on top of your left, the palms of the hands facing up, coming into your lap, abdomen. Soften the elbows, creating that close circular energy, right? Between the hands, the elbows, the chest, the jaw. And the eyes look slowly towards the palms of the hands with your eyelids covering your eyes. Your attention comes towards that abdomen, the chest area. Sitting for a few seconds to feel the energy that we have evoked inside of us. What is the feeling? What is that sense of health that is calm and gentle? That vibrancy, that strength that comes from within when the body is ready. And I use my breath constantly to become more alert and awakened, bringing the hands slowly from the lap, from the very root chakra into the heart center, raising until the palms of the hands face in front of the heart center against each other into prayer pose. What is my prayer today? And may that all be wrapped in the sense of harmony and peacefulness, with a sense of understanding of our own truth. And most importantly, that we always remember and we never forget our intent of finding and connecting and acting in service of selfless, divine love.